Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I curled my hair to get this kind of cool, undone kind of wave, you know, party hair, but quite cool, you know, a bit undone. Like you made an effort, but not too much effort. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, that kind of look. Anyway, I'm Lisa, pro makeup artist of 16 years, and I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button and join me here on my channel where we explore the world of beauty. This includes skincare, makeup, hair care, and other stuff too. Who knows what's going to come in the future? So if you love all things beauty and want easy, tangible ways from a pro expert, you're in the right place, my friends. My friends? My friends. So, shall I show you how I did this? Let's go back to the beginning. So this is the GHD Curve. I think it's just the regular one, and it is fantastic. I first used this in a client's hair. It was their own one, and it was just so easy. You could just kind of run it through the hair, because sometimes they really like grip hard and you feel like you're going to pull your hair out. So great if you've got kind of fine hair like mine. So you turn it on, makes a little twiddly dee, and it flashes. Don't know if you can see that on there. It flashes and it'll let me know. It'll sing a little song when it's ready. So what I'm gonna do, you heard that, I'm sure you did. So that's ready now, so quick. So I'm gonna brush my hair, my old wiggy wig, like so. Just make sure, just using a wide tooth comb just to make sure there's no knots. Ooh. Some bit of work at the back there. So try and brush your hair from the bottom, then work your way up. And my hair was washed yesterday. I'm just gonna redo. Might do a bit of a side parting actually, but I'm not gonna worry about the parting at the moment actually, because I'm gonna start off with the base. Yeah, I washed my hair yesterday, and it was at a swimming pool I go to, so I feel like it's a little bit on the not greasy side, but I've got fine hair, so it gets really like quickly, you know. So I'm gonna take a bit of dry shampoo. This is the Living Proof. This is a jumbo can. I love this stuff. They do the other one. The reason why I generally prefer this one is because it gives my fine hair a bit more texture and body, and that's what I like. The other one I really like too. Obviously, it doesn't give me the body so much. It cleans your hair like it's squeaky clean, and you know when it's a bit smoother and harder to style maybe. But it's not hard to style, you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean anyway. Anyway, so pop this in. Leave it a bit of time. You can see in the can while you wait for time to pass. You wait about 30 seconds. You can always wait a bit longer. Sometimes I'll be like doing the rest of my skincare or something. Give it a little massage, but you can see how that's like transformed my hair. And then, this is being filmed back on my iPhone, FYI. And then I'm going to section my hair into half. If you've got thicker hair than me, you can do more sections, but if you have fine hair than me, you can sometimes just do it in one. Got a little claw clip here, boop. And now, it's really important to protect your hair, so I'm going with the GHD Bodyguard Spray. And I've not seen any difference. I've been heat styling my hair more regularly, and I haven't seen a difference in the quality or kind of breakage or anything. So, you know, these things do really work. There's a lot of science behind them. So always make sure you're using product with it in, okay? One final brush, okay. And then I'm gonna go in with some hairspray, and this is gonna help give a bit of memory to the hair. So I generally like to kind of curl away from the face, because that's the look I like. There's a million and one ways you can do it. So what's really important is to try and do the same style on both sides. So really think about, right, am I using the tool upright or am I using it down? Consistency. So take kind of, it's probably slightly wider than an inch. You can see how from what looks like a thick bit, it goes really fine. Sometimes I like to just take it and just smooth those baby hairs. And I'm gonna curl this away from my face. I'm gonna roll it like so. And the end, that little kind of nipple looking thing, you can kind of hold it. If you want a bit more firmness, so I twist it, let a bit go, hold it, until you get this quite nice, soft curl. I repeat that all the way around. So make sure there's quite a bit of tension, and just cupping it like that just helps it cool a little bit more quickly. And I'm right-handed and I'm using the tool in my left hand to just get the best angle for me and what I want, what I really want. So I'll come back once one side is all the way curled. Oh, and the other thing is I like to pull bits of hair forward so I can feel that there's no hair left on my back and shoulders. So that's how I know I've done my whole head versus not. We've all done that before, haven't we? And you can see my natural curl pattern is quite different to the technique I'm doing. So I definitely want there to be a consistent kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? You're picking up what I'm putting down. So this is what it looks like halfway through. You can see it's almost like curled little dreadlocky sections, but not dreadlocks because they're really smooth. And then versus the untouched side. So I'm just gonna finish this side off and I'll come back when I'm ready to do this. I thought I'd actually show you just how I do this side. So I'm right-handed, so I always find this side way easier to do. So it's a similar thing. So I'm holding my tool exactly the same. I find this side easier to do because I'm right-handed. I think I just said that. So I always like to start with the side that I find a little bit trickier. This will just ensure, she says, you get the same go and kind of look. Not bad, so I'm just going to carry on. See you in a bit. Bye. So here it is, all done. I'm just going to leave that. I'm not going to brush it through. I'm not going to touch it until it's kind of done. Okay. If you are nervous that you're going to recurl some areas, what you can do is borrow this clip and clip everything up. But you can kind of see where you need to go and what you need to do. So don't worry about it too much, okay? So let's take this bit down, the bird's nest. So yeah, as I said, I'm gonna do a slight side part to give it that kind of very glamorous kind of feel, not going too hard on the side. And then I'm gonna take the hair back kind of from this point, because I've got a really, really fine hair, and I think I've got a, what are they called? Don't know. Not double crown, but something like that. And I just look, I'm always really conscious of that on my parting. So I'm gonna try and kind of bump that up, give it a bit of volume to hide it all a bit more. Right, what do we do now, folks? That's right, we do some heat protectant, and then we go in with, well done, hairspray. You can use whatever product here. You can use mousse instead. You know, styling cream kind of things. So there's many things you can use. Did not mean to do that. Right, just gonna redo the part because I just messed it up. So I'm looking at, and the point I'm going for there is, I'm sort of lining up to here. That's the invisible line. So I'm using my own features to kind of make it work for my face. Like, has that bit been done? Yeah, it has. Look at me getting all confused. So I'm gonna take this underneath a little bit because I want to get a bit of root lift. Just give it a little Caesar on there, and then now I'm gonna switch, take it to my left hand. There's so much joy you get from doing your own hair and knowing how to really style it the way you like it. I just take it out. I mean, I see a lot of stylists do it, and it just gives it that slightly softer kind of curl, a bit cooler, a bit more modern, you know, not as stuffy. It's the same thing. Gonna get a bit more volume, so I'm using it on the bare bit rather than the tonged barreled bit. So give me a moment while I just arrange myself. So I'm just looking, in my case, for the frizz. Follow the frizzy brick road. And I'm gonna do my volume. Obviously you can tease this after, a bit back comb in action. And actually I'm going to curl it this way, just to get a bit more volume at that root. Wow, that slipped out. So if that happens, do not worry. Just take it, kind of follow the curl, and just hope for the best. So I'll just do the front with you, and then I'm going to do the same bit on the back. So for me, I always find it easier starting front to back, but you can do it however you want. So taking that front section. Come a bit more upright because I want to get some real volume there. Twisting it around. If you want some extra real volume, you can get a little clip and just pin that like so. Oh, bad job. Like so. And this will help it kind of set in more of that kind of curved arch. And then just carry on curling. Sounds like a carry on film. So the next section I take after this will be the back section. So I'll ask you this, if you weren't doing what you were doing in life, what would you be doing and why? I think I would have trained in hair. It's such, a good profession to be in. There's always a job, you know, there's always something to be done, someone's hair to be seen to. I think there's a rogue uncurled bit there. No, you will be curled. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Let's take, again, I'm looking for those smooth, really got to concentrate sometimes. Hence the awkward silence, also about that. I'll fudge that one up a bit. Let's do you again, my friend. I'm not going to worry about the top bit, just more, yeah, that bit. Now it's doing that thing where it just refuses to curl. Great fun. Thank you for that. There we go. Switch off. I think these have that automatic technology where they switch off on their own after half an hour. Just put that out of harm's way. So I know that hasn't been on there for like a super duper long amount of time, but can you see that extra volume that's got me? So what I like to do now, so this hair here is all cool to touch. So at this point you could do your whole makeup or make your breakfast, make a coffee, do as you wish. I'm gonna give it one more spray. This again, help give it memory, help avoid any frizz. So you can either use your fingers to brush this out. What I was going to say is, if it still feels warm, don't brush it out because you will unlock. Basically what happens when their hair's hot, all the kind of pores are open and you can manipulate their hair whilst the cats are like running around fighting or just having a moment. So make sure it's fully dry. If you're in a rush, you can use the cold blast on your hairdryer to help it cool down more quickly. Or like I said, just go make a coffee, make a cup of tea, pour yourself a glass of something fine wine. So yeah, you can either use your fingers to comb out or a wide tooth comb, because it will basically soften. You see, you get that lovely wave effect. So if you've got kind of highlights through your hair or a balayage, whatever, it shows the colour off really nicely. I'm just going to give it, this isn't an actual teasing brush, I don't know where mine is, a bit more volume, and watch the magic unfold. Ooh. And you can just use your fingers, you know, twist it around your fingers to just get it in there. Starry went, then the final, did I just spray it now? I can't actually remember, so I'm just going to spray it again to help kind of set it. And then I'm going to go in with an oil. This is the, I've not been telling you all of the products, I feel like, or have I don't know. This is the Frizz Vanishing Oil by Living Proof. Love this stuff. It's great for fine hair, it doesn't make your hair greasy, unless you use like shed loads, but so I rub 5-6 drops in my hands and just run it through. This will just give extra shine. Really run it through that front piece. And there you have the finished style. What do you think, my friends? I hope you liked and enjoyed it. Let me know if you're going to give this a go. That probably took about like 15 minutes to do. Not too long. Obviously my hair's thin, so it'll probably take longer if you've got thicker hair. That's it. I will see you next Sunday, my friends.